today's play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Ball with a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Miller against Caldwell Pope. Williams sends a screen for Miller. To the inside. Williams passes to Miller. 5 to shoot. Williams a screen on Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. Ball against Wagner. Tries again. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
And here's Miller outside, and another three for Charlotte.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Suggs looking around, and that one drops for him. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williams sends a screen for Ball to the paint. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Ball.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Suggs, screen on Bridges. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Deep two from Ball. And it's in there. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
And here is Ball. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Count it good.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now Ball. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6.
Well, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle on the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
LaMelo. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, base you up, and also beat you in transition.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
The 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Ball from long range. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Banchero against Bridges. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Suggs against Bridges. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Magic trail by 7. Down low. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Hello, Banchero. The players under video review under NBA rules.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Bridges finds Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Carroll has screen on Miller. Caldwell Pope passes to Carroll. Shoots the three. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Carroll. Caldwell Pope's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Driving inside. Williams passes to Okogie. They get the rebound. Ball dishes to Williams. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And Carroll, here we go.
And once Carroll gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Ball. Out to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Ball. Bridges a screen on Suggs. Ball against Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight. Miller, that's for two. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Josh Green is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the four spot. And that one is good. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Itadze. Right wing. Another shot. Hornets with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nurkic setting the pick for Green. Pass to Diabate. Anthony against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's Black, guarded by Green. Pass to De Silva. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and they hit 5 of them. Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Pass to Green. Nurkic setting the pick for Green. There's Nurkic, man in the corner. That three off the mark. Here's De Silva. Count the basket. De Silva's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Diabate. Williams with the ball. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Green kicks to Nurkic. And here is Green. He has yet to score. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Shots good by Anthony.
Tough to know if Anthony's going to drive by you or pull up. He's got both in his package. Had the defender on his heels there with the slick handle.
Nurkic buries it from three-point range. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Black. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Right side, Green. Fires away from way outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Isaac. And Isaac stays with it. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, man. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Nice defense from Wagner. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Magic up by 1. And time for the short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Anthony. Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Black. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. He gets that one.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Ball against Suggs. The kick out to Williams. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Ball up top. He's covered by Suggs. 3 on 3. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Into the lane. And finished off by Banchero.
And And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Left side, Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Bridges a screen on Caldwell Pope. Miller kicks to Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And Suggs throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Carter against Miller. Left side, Ball. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner passes to Banchero. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Back to Miller. And that one, good. 10 points from Brandon Miller.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Drills the three-pointer.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Banchero looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside. And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And Suggs throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Suggs with the ball. Here's Banchero. Rebound by Williams.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
For 3, Kogi. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero against Bridges. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
You know, they actually could go for the 3 and the win here, but I think they probably play it conservatively and try to send this game into overtime.
Deep 2 from Ball. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big...
teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
And the starting group for Chicago. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the 4. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
It's Suggs with a drive. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Vucevic. Orlando making their last shot. A 3, Smith. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Giddey. Ball against Banchero. And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Outside Giddey. The 3 is up. The shot no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance. Ball's got 5 now.
He can pull up with the best of them. Ball's solid with his jumper.
Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Releases. Chicago with a rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
3-pointer Vucevic. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. And he jams it home with authority.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Giddey against Suggs. Count that one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Smith. Goes back up. And Wagner gets it to go.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Bulls leading by 3. Giddey with it. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Suggs. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Suggs against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. From deep, Giddey. Offensive board. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Magic trail by 3. Here's Suggs. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And down it goes. 2 points. Giddey's got 6.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Suggs again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
And Ball gets it to go.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Suggs outside. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Here's Banchero. And a miss there off the inbound. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Chicago ahead, up 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bataze in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Ryan?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Giddey over Suggs. The kick out to Ball. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Bataze. The Magic trail by 3. And Carroll left side. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Nails it from 3.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Giddey against Suggs. And it's Giddey off the drive. Back to Vucevic. The steal. Knocked loose. Banchero against Smith. Pass to Bataze. Fires for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And the Bulls shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Giddey passes to Vucevic. On the take. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. That's tipped. Vucevic with a steal. And Vucevic slams it in.
Navigating his way inside. Well, once Vuce sees the lane open up, he jumps on it.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Buzelis. 4 on the clock. Driving in. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Here's Bataze. Here's Caldwell-Pope. For 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Ball. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Suggs. Caldwell-Pope finds Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Ball. Good. Ball's got 9.
Turning on the Jets in transition ball. Excellent job at getting to the right spots in these situations.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. He takes it in. Here's Banchero. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. Chicago leading. Smith with it. Wagner picks him up. Inside. And stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 55 seconds left in the first half of this one. Buzelis' shot is good.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Black passes to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Giddey missing. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando.
For your Magic, number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
That'll be a 5-second call. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. White looking it over. Tipped. Wagner up top, down low. Here's Isaac. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Now here's Dosunmu. Williams from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. To the inside. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac. Going in with intention and dunking it.
Outside White. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, but it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Shot from the top of the key. White can't hit. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kobe White picks one up.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint. Just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Chicago trailing here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Collins a screen. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Isaac in the post, working on Williams. Isaac's shot is off.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Clock at 6. Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's hauled in by Black.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Wagner finds Isaac. Out to the wing. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Here's Isaac. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Patrick Williams.
What impressive body control from Isaac. Looking strong and composed on these difficult finishes.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. The Bulls trail by 3. Outside White. Williams with the screen. From outside the arc. White can't hit. For Orlando, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And Isaac, here we go. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Horton Tucker. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Isaac. Drops in the layup for 2. Isaac's got 12 points here in the second half.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
The swim move for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And that one drops.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
Collins a screen. They need this. Buries it from 3. Collins has got 6 here in the quarter. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Black, and he's going for the oop here. Jonathan Isaac, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Orlando. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you short. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Picked by Smith. Ball with it. He's picked up by Banchero. To tie it up. They grab their own miss. Smith. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They lead by 1. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Suggs surveys the D. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Wagner against Giddey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 3. To the inside. Pass to Buzelis. Lets the 3 fly. With the clock winding down. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And Carroll, left side. There's a screen. On the wing, Suggs. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Now here's Smith. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Wagner. Smith with a screen on Wagner. Three-pointer. Buzelis nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
Suggs with the bucket.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Caldwell Pope against Ball. For 3. It's kept alive. Vucevic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Suggs. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Magic trail by 3. And Carroll with it. Guarded by Smith. Here's Carter. Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Chicago's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And it's in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ball. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Suggs. Count it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And here's Ball. Vucevic with it. Up and over Carter. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks,
Tuesday night. Presentation of it. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Ball with a wide open look. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Williams, a screen on Ball. Ball, the pass to Williams. Bridges kicks to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Smith. Over Bridges. Smith, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Miller dishes the ball. It's good. Ball's got 5.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball with it. Defended by Giddey. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. Over Giddey. Charlotte moving the ball around. For 3, Okogie. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Here's Giddey. He nails it, and we're tied up. Giddey's got his second bucket tonight.
Hip works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. And he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's Ball. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's Miller penetrating. Oh, he misses the dunk. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The Bulls leading by 3. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Miller surveying the floor to the inside. Out to Bridges. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Bridges a screen on Giddey. Here's Okogie. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here is Giddey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Ball against ball. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Smith on the wing. Back to Ball. And so is Josh Giddey making things happen for the Bulls. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Smith is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in a shooting guard. Now, here's Ball. Bridges left side. Back to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Shoots over Ball. Ball no good. Chicago leading by 4. Buzelis with the ball. Bridges covering. Pass to Vucevic. Out to Smith. Here's Buzelis. This one for 3. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ball against Ball. Out to Bridges. Pass to Williams. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Vucevic a screen on Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hornets trail. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Giddey gets it to go.
So elusive when handling the rock. What a move by Josh Giddey.
Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Rebound by Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Now, here's Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Now, here's Bridges. with it. Pass to Okogie. Back to Ball. A 3-ball. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A 3. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. And then Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 17. Smith on the wing, defended by Bridges. Smith against Bridges, and it's Smith missing. Outside, Ball. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Vucevic a screen on Ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
LaMelo Ball.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Back to Ball. Bridges a screen on Ball. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
You've got Yusuf Nurkic. Josh Green is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Back to Mann. High arcing shot from the wing. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The Bulls leading by 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. White, good.
Kobe White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, but he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Mann with it. White covering. Mann gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's White. After the basket by Charlotte. Collins setting the pick for White. Outside Williams. Outside White. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Diabate. Good D by Williams. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, Mann. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Here's Mann. White covering. Man with it. Clock at 4. Screen by Nurkic. Fires from the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Here's White. And there's the drive. And White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Pass to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Green kicks to Nurkic. Sinks the triple. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Collins setting the pick for White.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams a screen. Now here's White. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Nurkic. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Driving in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Offensive rebound. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by White. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Nurkic kicks to Green. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Collins setting the big for White. Shot to stop the run, and it's denied. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's White following the 3 by Charlotte. From past the arc. White with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
White finds Collins. Good on the 3-point shot. Collins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Diabate. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Charlotte as they end the third quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Lonzo Ball out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith, and it's Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Ball against ball. Williams. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Smith with a screen on Miller. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Outside ball. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Outside ball. Kick by Bridges. Outside ball. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And now the Bulls on the break. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Buzelis, covered by Miller. Now Buzelis shoots over Ball. Another one falls for Chicago.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Giddey kicks the ball. Smith in the posts. He's covered by Ball to take the lead. Smith no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. To end the drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not fight on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
Both shots good from the stripe.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Teardrop shot, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Wow, Vucevic with a big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Bridges a screen on Ball. And Ball slams it in.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
Now here's Giddey. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Ball. Ball, the pass to Okogie. Back to Ball. It's Williams, high post. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
Williams kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bridges. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot. It drops.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Giddey against Ball. At the elbow, Smith.
Boy, Josh Giddey showing off that great vision right there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous amount.
to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Suggs, following the bucket by the Hornets.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Bridges, a screen on Suggs. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Caldwell Pope against Miller. Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And Miller good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now here's Suggs. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Driving inside. The kick out to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Over Bridges. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Banchero. They swipe it. Okogie, the pass to Miller. Here's ball. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Nice shot by Okogie.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Banchero outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wagner with a screen on Bridges. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires the 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Suggs against Miller. Banchero with a screen on Miller. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Bridges, a screen on Suggs. Ball with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Banchero against Ball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on Wagner. Here's Miller. Here's Williams. Here's Okogie. Miller, right side. Bridges outside. Bridges, a screen on Banchero. There's Ball with a three. Sinks the tray. Ball's got his third basket on the night right there.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
And there it is for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Suggs. Bridges, a screen on Suggs. Here's Ball. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Banchero with a screen on Miller. Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Jacks up a three. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to nothing. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach and try to slow them down.
On the court for the Magic, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Back to Ball. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Suggs outside. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Okogie, the pass to Ball. Williams with the screen. Back to Okogie. Pass to Ball. Launches a three. Orlando with the rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Charlotte with it. Orlando making their last shot. Williams passes to Bridges. Ball with it. He's covered by Suggs. Bridges, a screen on Suggs. There's Ball with a three. LaMelo knocks down the long one. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. 12 points for him. Pass to Williams. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Orlando.
Magic trail by 6. And here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Hornets leading by 6. Bridges, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Caldwell Pope against Miller. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Miller. There's the three.
Come on.
Kept alive by Charlotte. Cuts off the pass. Here's Carter. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Okogie, the pass to Miller. Back to Okogie. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. 3-pointer. And it's Orlando with a rebound. 3-on-3. The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Wagner uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 7 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Williams a screen on Suggs. Ball against Suggs. Ball outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Banchero. Misses in close. Williams with the screen. Here's Miller. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Green. He's out there with Trey Mann. Grant Williams out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4-man spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to De Silva. Back to Isaac. Here's Black. He's guarded by Mann. For the lead. Here's Isaac. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Isaac's got his second basket.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Pass to Williams. Green with the ball. Nurkic a screen on Anthony. Green with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. The shot by Diabate, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
They get it back. Outside man takes a 3. Drains the triple. Man's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. Diabate grabs the board.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Williams from long range. Second chance effort. Outside for Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Magic trail by 4. Drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Green. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing man. Down low. Here's Diabate. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Nurkic, a screen on Anthony. Now here's Nurkic. The three. Anthony grabs the board. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Black. He's guarded by man. Pass to Isaac. Here's Black. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on man.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Here's Diabate. Pass to Williams. Left side, Green. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 5 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Anthony with a screen on Green. Isaac, the pass to Black. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Green, the pass to man. Green against Anthony. Nurkic, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Nurkic from the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black. To the right side. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Orlando ahead.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's the Hornets now. On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point.
First team foul.
Here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. Ball against Suggs. 5 on the clock. LaMelo working inside.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Suggs outside. The kick out to Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Ball against Suggs. Ball taking his time here. And another basket for Charlotte.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Banchero with a screen on Miller. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's the pick. Back to Suggs. Takes the three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th straight field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Bridges outside. It's Williams, high post. Carter's there. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Ball. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's a call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Suggs with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it's Wagner missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Williams with the screen. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Now here's Suggs. Fires from the wing. Tries again. Shot clock at 5. Banchero the screen. Second shot opportunity. Suggs with the bucket.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Bridges a screen on Suggs. All with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Right side, Williams. Bridges finds Ball. Bridges a screen on Suggs. Here's Ball. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
They get it back. Another shot. Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Suggs the pass to Banchero. Suggs against Williams. Banchero surveys. Caldwell Pope. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials, and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use.
Shooting for the Magic, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Ball. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Pass the ball. From the arc. Misses. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Ball with a wide open look. Kept alive. Giddey out to Smith. Ball against Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Ball with the bucket.
Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Now, here's Suggs. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Ball against Suggs. Now Giddey. Ball, a screen on Wagner. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Now Banchero. After the missed 3 from Vucevic from downtown, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Suggs.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Ball surveying the defense. Vucevic a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. Banchero grabs the board.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Ball. Again, the Magic score.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Ball.
2 minutes.
Smith outside. To the wing right side. Chicago needs to get a shot on. Pass break. Here come the Magic. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3. Magic leading by 7. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And the technical free throw is good.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 5. Over Smith. Another miss by Orlando.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Zealous is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Here's Suggs. Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Wagner finds Carter. Here's Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Smith left side. Good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Suggs looking around. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Orlando out in front, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Josh Giddey. Vucevic is out there with Smith. And it's Ball. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Suggs. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Out to Carter. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Giddey. Carter pulls it in. And now Orlando on the break. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Carter.
Really good quickness in transition that time from Wagner, using those long strides to cover ground quickly.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. He lobs it up, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And it's Suggs missing. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith, no good. Magic leading by 4. Launches the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Suggs has got 10 points. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Shot clock at 3. Ball. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Driving the lane. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one is good from Suggs.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Here's Ball. Good work defensively by Carter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. B.A. thanks. Here's Buzelis. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Kicks it out to Wagner. .1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. He's got 12. Banchero finds himself wide open and drills it. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Here's Giddey. The teardrop falls in. Giddey's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Suggs with the ball. Banchero outside. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Bull. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Vucevic. Wagner against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Really left alone that time. 9 points for Buzelis.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Black is out there with Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, down low. Horton Tucker with it. Anthony on him. Out to White. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to De Silva. Now Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Black. Here's Bitadze. Stolen by Collins. Dosunmu with it. Right side, Collins. Connects from 3-point range. Collins has got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls. Here's Black. Still yet to score. They set the pick. Anthony with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Bitadze's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's White. Black grabs the board. Orlando leading by 7. Here's De Silva. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. On the wing, Dosunmu. Pass to Collins. All alone. Count it. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Outside Anthony. Back to Isaac. Shoots a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Bitadze. Off with the layup. Bulls trail by 5. White inside. Covered by Anthony. Dosunmu. And he's good on the 3 ball. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Isaac kicks to Anthony. 1:41 left in the third. That one goes. Count it. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Collins wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Collins has got 7.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Black. White covering. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Williams with the steal. Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Collins passes to White. Knocks it loose. Here's De Silva. Defended by Horton Tucker. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark, Orlando. On the wing, Dosunmu. Covered by Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker. No good that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Personal foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Talen Horton Tucker. And it's White in at the point guard position. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Rebound by Smith. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
The Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Kicks it out to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Rebound by Smith. And Chicago shooting at a decent 44% clip here to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Banchero. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Banchero outside. Over Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Magic lead by 3.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Buzelis. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Banchero dishes to Carter. Banchero against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Buzelis with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
And it's tied up with that one. The Magic have gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Smith against Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And here are the Bulls now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Smith with a screen on Suggs. Giddey with it, picked up by Suggs. And here is Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. To take the lead. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Banchero against Smith. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Giddey. Off target from the wing. Well, Orlando shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Suggs throws it down.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Here's Ball. Basket good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that about Lonzo Ball. When it's a big possession, he demands and commands the ball.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Smith.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Vucevic against Carter. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope outside. The 3. It's all in by the Bulls. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Over to the wing. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. Suggs against Giddey. Kicks it out to Banchero to take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And for Chicago, Smith out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. He drops it from range. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Counted from distance.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The 3 from Ball. Williams grabs the board. Ball against Smith. Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. Inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Giddey with it to the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Ball against Ball. Out to Bridges. Ball with a steal. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Miller. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He buries it from 3. Buzelis has got his second bucket on the night.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Ball against Ball. Bridges passes to Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 9 points.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Giddey into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
There's Ball with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball taking his time here. Williams finds Ball. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. Three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Miller. Here's Buzelis. He's got 6. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Pass to Ball. Misses the layup. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He made a big impact, scoring 12. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Lonzo Ball, Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Bridges, a screen on Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Smith with a screen on Ball. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Smith, that one's good. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Ball outside. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Williams with it. Guarded now by Ball. Miller on the wing. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. Ball right side. Fires the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ball outside. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on.
And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Ball right side. Miller, the pass to Ball. Bridges outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Takes it inside. Ball outside. 26 seconds left in the half. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now Ball. 16 points for him. Bridges, a screen on Ball. Ball outside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Trey Mann out there with Green. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. White with the steal. And they're on the run. Here's Dosunmu. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Nurkic, a screen on White. Here's Mann. Outside for Green. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, top of the key. Offensive rebound, Diabate. And here's Nurkic for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Nurkic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Mann. Outside Horton Tucker. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Collins. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Outside man. There's a screen. On the wing, Green. For the tie. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Collins with the ball for the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Horton Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. Horton Tucker's gotten his first basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Hornets basketball.
Outside man. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside White. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Out of of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
White looking it over. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Man. To the wing, right side. Nurkic, a screen on White. Here's Man. Pass to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining.
No good. A bit long that time. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Shot from the wing. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Green, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Green. Driving to the basket, and that one good. Green's got his first points in this one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside White. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
White against Williams. Outside White. Williams, a screen on Williams. White finds Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White against Nurkic. He's got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Man. There's a screen by Nurkic. Man, the pass to Nurkic. White with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. DeSunmu for 3. Pass to White. This one for 3. And it's White again missing. He got it up. And he can't get that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead.
The time.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Charlotte trailing. They've got Jalen Smith, Josh Giddey out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Bridges, a screen on Ball. Ball with it. Guarded now by Ball. LaMelo working inside.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. 4 on the clock. And it's Giddey missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 2-point game. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Smith, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Ball. Out to Bridges. To take the lead. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
At the line for the Hornets,
Bridges hits them both. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Pass to Vucevic. The 3. The shot no good. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Miller can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. They set a pick. Right side Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. They got the rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
Bridges, a screen on Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to Bridges. Into the lane. Pass to Okogie. Bridges, a screen on Giddey. Here's Okogie. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. 4-3. Ball dropping it in for 3.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Here's Giddey. Hornets with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Back to Ball. Forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Giddey. Picked by Smith. The 3 ball. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Bridges, a screen on Ball. Out to Bridges. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Giddey. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Ball against Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball against Ball. Ball passes to Okogie. Back to Ball. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ball's got 25 points. Giddey against Ball. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Releases. And again, Chicago, no good. The Hornets with a lead. And here's Ball. Screen by Bridges. Ball against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Back to Williams. Out to Bridges. He takes it in.
Oh, wow! I didn't see that coming.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Ball taking his time here. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Fires the 3. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Bridges. Ball outside. Takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
The kick out to Ball. And he buries him. And now they trail by just 4. And here's Charlotte now. Stolen by Giddey. Ball into the lane. Money.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
LaMelo Ball.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 9 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. They escape with the W, even though...